I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. Today we're going to be back with air guns, but not necessarily because they're air guns. It's just that I want to try something. In fact, we're going to be doing two videos on this product, and what it is a sight. That's right, it's a Sightmark R-Series Reflex Sight, and I got to show it to you. I really like this stuff. First off, kind of like the case that comes with it. It's a zipper case so that you can remove the sight, and then you have it. It's a padded type of a case. Covers the whole thing. There it is right there. I'll bring it up to the camera so you can see it a little bit better, in fact, because what I want to show you are the buttons that are on it. By the way, I'm using a American Tactical AT-97 to shoot this. That's right, I'm going to use a pellet gun the first time, but then we're going to do another video that's going to be powder. Now, here's where you got your battery, right up here. You can see that. Up here is your top adjustment. Over here is your side adjustment, and I've already sighted it in, so when we shoot it, hopefully she's going to be on the mark. And by the way, I'm going to shoot it probably a little over the 10-meter mark. In fact, quite a bit over it, maybe closer to 15 yards. And I use this with this one because it already has the Picatinny sight, or rail, which you have to have for this. And like I said, here's your controls right here. Now you turn it on, you got your power button right here in the front. You just push that on, and you push it on once, and then you push it again to change it, because this is both red and green dots. And while we're talking about the dots, here's the reticles. Right back here, you change them. There's 4 different ones on it. The intensity, and that's what this other button is right here. You got it. The intensity, there's 10 different light intensities for both of them. And if you turn it off, you turn it back on, everything's going to stay set the same. The on-off button is not just straight on and off. Like I said, if you hit it quick, it'll switch it from red to green. You push it in and hold it to turn it off. And again, this right here adjusts the intensity. And I'll tell you, the intensity, I say to go with as low as possible, but this one will go so low you can't even see it. That, and the one thing that I don't like about it, and I wish that it had, was when you're setting the intensities, say if you want it a little bit brighter, you got to circle all the way around. You got to recycle. You can't say, okay, I want to go back, I want to go forward, whatever. You have to go all the way around. But usually if you're going to have your intensity set, that's what you're going to leave it at. Also, whatever you're going to use as far as the reticle, make sure that that's what you sighted in as. Because I also noticed that if I switch, that it will throw it off. Now the target we're going to use is a regular Olympic 10-meter target for air guns. We'll probably be using a different one once we do the powder type thing, and I'm not sure which gun I'm going to use on that. So like I said, that's going to be another video anyway. And this is a pretty good rifle to try this with, and we're going to see just how many places we can put. I'm going to put it as close to the center as possible. Sometimes I'm seeing a little bit different. I have to switch my glasses around some. As everybody knows, I've got a little bit strange eyesight, but it is starting to rain, so I want to go ahead and get this shot so you can see what it does. And another thing is too, it has this little deal here. I wanted to show you that. This holds on your battery cap, just in case you unscrew it. Oh man, I'm out here in the field, I lost them now. It's going to be on there, but it also, you have to be real careful, because I noticed if this isn't loose enough, your battery cap can come loose a little bit, and then you have to retighten it. So before the rain moves in, what do you say that we go out and we'll shoot this, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about it. Well, that isn't bad. Not at all, which of course you've seen it a lot closer than I did when I was shooting. I see I got one drill right in the middle. Oh, by the way, I think this one down here, just disregard it. I think it's one of these lower ones. This was a used target. I'd fired one shot at it before, and I thought, well, I'm going to use it for this anyway, because hopefully I was going to hit in the middle, and it looks like I did. I don't know exactly how many rounds I fired. What I got, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I must have fired around 9 or 10 rounds, and I see at least 2 hit dead center. So that would have been a heck of a good score, wouldn't it? 10-meter shooting, that's not bad. And in fact, 10-meter target, but further away than 10 meters. So that, I would say that sight mark's pretty good, and it's still on there. And by the way, the one thing I wanted to show you too, and I almost forgot, I don't want to forget this, and it's got a 2,000 hour battery life, by the way. So if you forget to turn it off, in fact, it will turn off automatically in an hour. But it says it's got a 2,000 hour battery life. That's pretty good. But I want to show you now how to take this off quickly. And by the way, this is a USA product. That's right. Sightmark USA. Now, you got this, and it fits tight, which is good. You just pop it off like that. She comes right off. There it is. Now I can show you that by itself. I'm not going to be shooting right now anyway. There we are. Now, what I'll do is I'll show you what the actual dot looks like inside that I've been using. I hope. Yep. I'm going to cycle that through. See, you just keep pushing the button. That's what I do. There it is. That's on the bright one. Now, I don't know if you can see that or not. Really can't tell. It's kind of hard when you're trying to get it on camera. Perhaps you did. I don't know. We'll switch it over to one of the others. There. Maybe that one will show up a little better. Don't really know. Probably not. You know, it's one of the... There we go. Okay. Now you ought to be able to see that. That's the one that's got the circle and the cross and the dot in the middle. Well, I use the dot, just the straight dot. I don't use this one, and that's the red. And then while we're at it, try to get that back there so you can see it. There you go. There, we'll go to green. There it is. That's the green. Okay. And then you hit it again. It's red. You go to turn it off. You hold it, and it's off. That's all you do with it. It's a nice sight. It's bigger, as you can see. It's pretty doggone big, but that's good for a rifle. Now, I wish I had my Browning Buckmark sight out here, because it's probably, I don't know, maybe twice as small. It's got to be. That one's good for pistols. This one, definitely rifle, especially one like that. Any of you guys that have got the big, you know, AR things and that sort of a deal, that might work good. But remember, we're shooting Plink. We don't shoot any ARs around here. Nope. It's all Henrys and air guns, Gamos, Umarex, ATIs, all that sort of stuff. And like I said, it worked pretty doggone good on here. I'll show you how we'll put it back on so that you can see you do that. Make sure that you got it released. If you don't, you're not going to get it on. And put it where you want it. And bring it over like that. Push it down, and she's right back on. She's ready to go. That's all there is to it. Like I said, pretty doggone good reflex sight. I like it. I really do. The only thing is, like I said, that cycling, that's kind of a drawback on it. And you have to remember that you have to hold it if you want it turned off, because you're just going to cycle back and forth between red and green otherwise. And that'll be it. Again, I'd say it's sighted in and shot pretty doggone good. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.